start opening your eyes. I wonder, I wonder, I wonder, I wonder.
All right, hey everybody, welcome to the Atheist Experience. We are live. Today is Sunday, April 11th, 2021. Man, it just still feels weird on occasion saying that. I wasn't completely sure that we were actually live, but I can actually see it on both YouTube because my rendezvous tight shot, or the main shot, just keeps like pausing for no apparent reason. How is everybody? Welcome. I'm Matt Dillahunty, hosting this week, and joining me, my good friend, the Director of Strategic Response for the Freedom from Religion Foundation, Andrew Zeidel. How you doing? There's a couple of calls I'm trying to get to here, but I've got Peter in India wants to present God, evidence of the biblical God to me. So there we go. How are we doing, Peter?
Yeah, doing good. How are you, Matt? And how are you, Andrew?
I'm well, Peter. Thank you for asking.
Okay. In fact, few weeks back, I called up Matt, and I thought of to God evidence step by step, but I couldn't make it. This time I would like to present right away the evidence for God, and that is anybody born again according to the Lord Jesus Christ, then he would never dead again. Deadly diseases like cancer, COVID, or accident, or even bullets cannot destroy, because a born again would eventually become like Jesus or the temple. That is evidence for God.
Peter, I would like, I think I missed something at the beginning. I'd kind of like you to start over and kind of go slowly, because I'm going to interrupt with specific questions for clarity, because I'm a little confused. So you started, what's the beginning of your evidence for God?
My evidence for God is that anyone born again according to Jesus, then he never did again, both physically,
No, hang on.
in all aspects.
Hang on, Peter, stop. I'm asking for your evidence for the existence of God. And you say, according to Jesus, anyone born again. Well, first of all, how do we know Jesus said anything? And just because Jesus said something about being born again, what does that mean to be born again? And how do you know that it's true?
Good. I would like to answer that question. How do I know that it is, true? Born again is a process. Born again is a process. Pardon?
Born again is what?
Born again is a process.
It's a process. A process of what? What exactly is it, and how do you know when you've been born again?
Yeah, that's what I'm coming to tell you. Born again is a process.
Peter, stop. Peter, when I ask a question, you don't have to say that's what I'm getting ready to tell you. You just answer the question. So I'm asking, what does it mean to be born again? How do you know when somebody's born again? And how do you know it's true, what Jesus said?
That's what
Well, we just lost Peter. Now, it may be the case that we've lost call-in studio. So I'm going to refresh on that. And hopefully we'll get Peter back in just a second. I think we lost our connection to call-in studio. I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to leave him on hold there until we find out for sure. And Peter, if you're able to hear me, there's a reason I'm asking this. So you called in to present evidence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
But what you're doing is telling me what the Bible says. And what I'm saying is, how do we know that that's true?
That's what I'm telling you. If anyone born again, then he never did again, both physically and spiritually. What else you want?
No. You're telling me what it says. I'm saying, how do we know if it's true?
That's what I'm telling you. If anyone born again, then he never did again. You can verify objectively. That's what I'm saying.
No, you can't. Peter, I keep asking you, how do you know it's true? And you say, that's what I'm telling you. You can verify it objectively. How can you verify objectively?
How do I know?
Peter, how can you verify how can you verify objectively that someone has been born again and that they're never going to die again?
Yeah, because if anybody, passes through this process, then definitely he will eventually become, like God's temple or become like Jesus. Then he will
Peter, I'm asking you, how do you know that this is true?
I know this is true because I have gone through the process of born again.
But that doesn't prove anything. You don't even know what that is, and you haven't demonstrated that this is true.
I know that. See, I know that. I explained to you, removal of the finite faculties that you inherited from your parents, that is removed from your physical body, and instead, the replacement of infinite faculties like God's spirit, God's mind, or God's respiratory system back into your physical body. Then someone goes through the process, then he will fully become.
Stop, Peter. Stop. All you keep doing is talking. What is the evidence that your claim is true?
My claim is true. The evidence is that, born again, never dead again. You can verify.
Hi, Peter. Thank you for waiting.
Peter.
I'm sorry that maybe it's a language issue, but if I ask you, how do you know it's true, and you just keep